Hi everybody. The theme for today and probably a number of other posts coming up is awakening the hearts of us as human beings. And what that means to me is to start to create a common understanding or a common language around how we connect to others, but first of all, how we connect within ourselves in a loving and compassionate way. So self-compassion, self-kindness. And if we're not able to do that, then it's very challenging for us to be able to do that with others also. So where do we start? Today, I think I'd like to start with thinking about all of the ways that we perhaps first need to acknowledge the pain and the sorrow, any suffering that we might feel in our hearts for ourselves and for others. And allowing that to be present, and then bringing ourselves into presence with that in our heart. Because until we can acknowledge the pain and suffering and perhaps the hurts that have been imposed on us by others, or the hurt that we feel as a result of other people's actions, it's actually very difficult for us to find the space to find love and compassion and healing. So what I suggest, or what I do, is a very simple process of, or simple for some, perhaps not so simple for others, but a process of really imagining yourself breathing into your heart space and what that feels like. And really getting to know the sensations, what that, the imagery. Sometimes people might have imagery, as to what that looks like, and really allowing yourself to connect in with that. And when you do, you'll get a bit of an idea about what the energy is, or what the emotion that is that's being stored there. I encourage you to allow whatever it is that arises to be present. Stay present to it yourself, lean into it, imagine it expanding and then contracting. And imagining yourself approaching the boundary or the edge of that space, particularly if it is suffering and pain. We don't need to go right into it. We don't need to drop ourselves in the deep end of the pond, so to speak. But how can we approach? How can we approach in a way that's going to help us to start to expose that sensation, that pain, that loss? I really feel collectively we have a lot of that work to do, and I feel that individually we also do. If for no other reason than the chaos that I've experienced, and I know a lot of other people have experienced over the last couple of years, how it's divided people, how it's created disconnection, how it's created disconnection in here as well, not just with other people. So I really feel like we're on a healing journey, and the first step there is acknowledging the hurt and acknowledging the pain. And I know some of you are in touch with that, and in touch with that on a daily basis, and I know it's not easy. I really hold that very mindfully, and encourage you to stay present and to know that there are others doing the same, and others trying to access their own pain and suffering. And if we do that for ourselves mindfully, then we can also mindfully connect in with others that are also going through that process. And I'm going through it too, so I'm going through it right alongside you. So please don't forget that you're not in this on your own. I'm going to continue to post, when I can, videos that might support you to be able to go through this process. Won't work for everybody. It's not prescriptive, so it's not something that I say, do this and all will be well. I know all will be well. I just have that faith. But it's not going to be an easy process, and life isn't an easy process. Self-compassion, self-kindness, self-understanding, and then we can bring that to others. So give it a go. See if you can kind of dip your toes in. Don't dive right into the deep end. and really start to learn what that feels like. Start to have a different relationship with that part of yourself. See how you go. Really happy to hear from you. Post a comment. If you'd like to get in touch with me, I'll respond as soon as I can. But please look after yourselves. Remember self-compassion and self-kindness, and then we can learn how to offer that to others also. Enjoy your day. Bye.